Surf's up, dude. Oh, there's Jennifer. Oh, there she is. Welcome, welcome, guys. We are in Playa Zicatela, Oaxaca, right beside Puerto Escondido. Heading out for dinner. Gonna go walk the beach. Let me spin you around. There you go. There's some roosters, chickens. Hot and muggy. Very, very muggy, very hot. They have 32, humidity of 180. At least it feels like it anyway. Might get windy. Better watch out. Hey, pick him up, babe. Cece don't like the dog. Hola. He don't like anybody. He barely likes me, for heaven's sakes. Heading out for dinner. Hot and humid. We decided to walk today. The guys next door at our Airbnb where we're staying were working on the concrete wall adjoining the Airbnb, and I don't know what happened, but they splattered concrete all over my effing car. Like, I'm not talking just a little bit, I'm talking a lot. Like, the whole side of my car was splattered with concrete. The chambermaid at the Airbnb came and told me, and I think it's her husband or boyfriend was there picking her up, and he cleaned it for me. I helped them once I got my act together, and I went over and got the young fellas and come and showed them, like brought them over and said, hey, can you guys be more careful? I'm sure it was an accident. I think they were probably up on the wall and the bucket of concrete fell or something. Because there was no concrete anywhere else. Well, on the motorcycles, there were some motorcycles parked there just in front of my car, and there was concrete on the motorcycles as well. And a little bit on the trees, but not much. Not much at all. You want to put him in his pouch, babe? Yeah, we're just going to put little Cece in his pouch.
Lots of loose dogs around.
Yeah, there is, yeah. Lots of dogs running around. So, since I have relatively stable internet here, I thought we'd go for a walk down the beach here. Take you guys with us.
way.
Yeah, no big deal. I mean, accidents happen. So, and even the young fellas that were working next door, they came over. Like, I brought them over and showed it to them, and they helped clean it right away. Just a one young fella was there, and then another guy come over, another young fella, and they helped clean it up. And I told them that was good. Thank them. I mean, accidents happen, right? No big deal. And it didn't damage anything, but the car is scratched already. So it's not new anymore. Yeah, I had a couple raindrops when we were walking a second ago. Nothing now. Not yet, anyway. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. They got some chats going there. Hey, hola, welcome, welcome. $30 and dry, yeah. Well, it's nice because winter is just around the corner. Maybe it'll be like last year. Edmonton hardly got, well, I think most of Canada hardly had any snow whatsoever until the end of the year. Well, until springtime, I guess it would be. And then it didn't last very long anyway. I know all the way up in northern Manitoba and Flin Flon, where my sister is, they hardly had any snow either, and the winter was pretty mild. They had good ice though, like it makes for good ice when you don't have a lot of snow, so the ice was thick. It was cold enough, obviously, that it made ice, but it was still a pretty mild winter compared to what it has been. I know my mom in Alberta there, it was the same. They had no snow whatsoever all year, most of the winter, and it was nice. It was a very, very mild winter for them, even more mild than at my sister's house. So, we'll try to keep this video short. We'll just walk down to the end here and then we'll shut her down and go grab a bite to eat. Yeah, here it don't really matter. I mean, I think you get maybe a difference of about an hour of daylight in the summer versus the winter. Not a heck of a lot of difference. I remember when we used to holiday here in Cancun area, Mayan Riviera, by 6 o'clock it was pitch black out. Well, it'll be like that here too come December, January. I think it's pretty much staying light out till 6:30, 7. Starts getting dusk around 7, 6:30. I got a blister on my pinky from yesterday walking with wet feet and sandals. I took my sandals off on the beach, but then when I was walking home, I got baby feet, so I put my sandals back on. And the sand wore out my little pinky toe. I got a blister. So I'm here on the beach with my frickin' running shoes on. You can tell when my phone starts getting hot too, because the pixels start getting worse. I noticed that yesterday in my video that I did walking down to the other end of the beach there. It was fine at the beginning, but after about 10 minutes of walking, the video was getting pretty fuzzy. I did remember my gimbal again, since I was planning on going live. I gotta find out where the turtles go. Where do you go to see the turtles? It won't be on this beach. Too many people, I would imagine. Well, not that there's a lot of people here, but they'll go to even a more secluded beach, I would imagine. I'll have to ask in the Facebook group where's a good place to go to see the turtles, and when is the best time to go. I have no idea. 3 years in Mexico and I've never even experienced turtles being hatched or seen turtles, or I seen them out in the ocean and fishing at the pier, like big ones. Buddy caught one. Well, I've seen a few people catch them. I've seen people catch them at the pier. Out fishing, we caught them a few times. But I've never seen no babies on the beach or any turtles on the beach. They've all been out in the water. Oh, it's better facing this way. We're walking into the sun. Yeah, I could take my shoes off, but I didn't bring I didn't bring a knapsack to carry my shoes. I was going to, but I never did. Yeah, we love the beach too, man. We really, really do. Yeah, it was trying to rain. We had a few sprinkles, but hasn't amounted to anything. It's pretty clear over there. But you can see over here. Over here looks like rain for sure. That's definitely rain over there. Could be walking into it a little bit here. It's more out in the ocean though, from the looks of it anyway right now. Next week is supposed to be nice, so this week they've been calling for rain every day. We have had a little bit every day, but not a heck of a lot. It's been raining in the evenings, and nothing major, not a heavy rain. Yeah, yesterday when I walked back, I just walked back on my bare feet. I was gonna bring a knapsack to carry my shoes, but I never did. That's okay, no big deal. I got lots of days to walk barefoot in the sand here. 8 months of it. You must be getting excited, eh, Keith? Here's the ocean you'll be looking at, but you'll be further north. Pretty excited to get moved into this Airbnb. The owner of the, or sorry, not the Airbnb, our rental property from the Airbnb, but the owner from this Airbnb sent us a property to look at. It looked really nice for 11,500 pesos, everything included. And it was nicer than the one we're going to look at, than the one we're moving into, I should say. But we never seen it in person, and I'm not sure. It's further from the beach, so it's across the highway. Not far, but it's across the highway from where we're living. Straight up the road, so a little bit further away from the beach. And I'm not sure if it has water pressure or not. It is bigger, but we just decided to keep the one that we agreed upon. From the upstairs loft, like the one bedroom's outside, and it's got a mosquito netting over the bed that you can set up. You can see the ocean, the beach. You can see the beach from the bedroom as well downstairs, because there is a bedroom downstairs that's totally sealed with AC, but it's got an outdoor kitchen and an outdoor living area. Other than that, like, it's just the bathroom and the bedroom is sealed off. Really nice, really nice. It's a newer build, but it's a small room that's sealed off. Like, we'll be able to set up Jen's workstation in there, and she'll be able to work in there with AC going. So one thing about that being small, it won't be expensive to keep it cool. Should be able to just run the AC for a few hours, turn it off, and it'll stay cool in there for quite a while. Small little room. I like to walk the beach. Like when we lived in Progreso, I'd walk the beach almost well, me and Jen both would. We'd walk the beach every day, take Cece out and walk the beach. Didn't necessarily go swimming, but we would walk the beach pretty much every day. Sometimes 2 times a day. I've already started to get my tan back. I've been going with a tank top though, and right now I got a shirt on. So I gotta lose all that here soon and get my my tan back. I was pretty dark at one point there for a while when I was going to the beach all the time. So I should be able to get that back pretty quick here. I'm already getting pretty dark. Yeah, exactly, and that's what we'll be doing too, Keith, is just cooling the room down that we're in. Well, the place we're moving into has only got the one room. So the room, the bedroom, and the bathroom, and it's kind of got a little workstation. There's room for a workstation in there and all that. That's it. It's one room, and then your cooking kitchen is outside. It's got a nice outside living area. And then it's got the loft bedroom up above on the roof, which is also outside. But you get a bit of a breeze up there too, right? So it wouldn't be that bad. Like if my brother comes, me and Jen will sleep up there. It'll be like camping for a week.
Well, I think I'll rent an Airbnb with 2 bedrooms.
What's that?
I think I'll rent an Airbnb with 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms if your brother comes.
I think it would be all right sleeping up there. Only be for 7 days, so. Yeah, we like it here though. It's pretty nice so far. I haven't spent much time in the town, Puerto Escondido, like running in and out of there. Jen went to the dentist today. We went there. And then we went to the bank. We got to go back to the bank tomorrow because the system was down today, so she could only take out a certain amount from the machine. So we got to go back again tomorrow. But we're going to ride our bikes down there, though, tomorrow. It's only like a 9-minute bike ride or something, so 15 for us old people. Go bike down there tomorrow. It's not far, and it's basically just on the other side over here of this point. Well, no, not even the other side of the point. It's not very far away. Or maybe it is on the other side of the point. Yeah, I think it is, actually. It's not far away anyway. We'll bike over there. I want to get some video over there. There's another beach over there. So we'll leave early, and maybe I'll go live over there in the morning. We'll see how it goes. If I have good cell service, I will. As long as I have good cell service, I don't mind going live and walking around. We did have not bad in Jalapa for a while, and then when I switched providers, yeah, my cell service wasn't that great. I'm thinking about just using 2 providers, buying one of a data chip from the Oxo and have Telcel, And then also had, so that'll be a chip I can just switch back and forth when I have no service. And I can switch back to my AT&T. It's not expensive, so I might end up doing that. That way I got 2 different providers to choose from. Be kind of handy. Like, look at the building over there, right? Like, that's brand new. They're just building that.
Yeah, but that's the one I think that's got all the fees, so it's been like that for years, I would say.
Yeah, it looks like it's been like that for a while. If they ran out of money or what, but it's all full of graffiti. I don't know. We'll have to ask somebody about it. What's going on to that building? I haven't seen anybody working on it. So who knows how long it's been like that. It's pretty massive anyway. This probably was going to be a hotel. It just towers over every other building down here. Yeah, that's the way I feel too. Well, Gen 2, I mean, we love the beach. It's just so relaxing. It just brings calm and peace over my body. It really does. And I've been pleasantly surprised with the prices. Like, we were quoted some pretty high prices, but we managed to find a place under our budget and what we had planned on paying. So I'll be dropping that video soon. We're going to do our budget video this week though, because that's got to come up right away. So I think Sunday we're going to work on that video, but it'll drop Wednesday. And I got my Canadian videos that I'm working on. I got to get those out next. So between the budget video, Canadian videos, and then after that, then we'll be into the Oaxaca videos here, guys. So I'm really struggling with making my videos from home. As you know, my dad passed away while I was there. I got to see him for about 4 days, and the rest of my time was spent in the hospital. So I'm really struggling making these videos because it's bringing up a lot of memories. So it'll be a few weeks before we get into the Oaxaca videos. Yeah, he passed away while I was home visiting. I got to see him for 4 days. And then he got pneumonia, went in the hospital. I think he was waiting for me. So a lot of my trip in Manitoba was spent in the hospital with my dad and my sister. Well, after the 4 days, we slept in the hospital. We were sleeping there, me and my sister, the whole time. And I had to leave because I had no ride. So the day that I left is the day that he passed away. The morning that I left. So we slept in palliative care for 3-4 nights. But he was in the hospital for 8 days. And then after the 5th day or whatever it was, then they moved him into palliative care. He started to turn around and started eating and was getting up, and then he just took a turn for the worst. We had pneumonia really bad, so anyway, I don't want to talk about that anymore. Sorry. when we were out on the beach the other day, it was just filled with people watching the sunset. It was lined up with people watching the sunset. Probably a couple weeks away yet. It was all locals out here. There was a few gringos, but not too many. It was just filled with locals watching the sunset here. They were just lined all up and down the beach, waiting for the sun to set. But it was pretty cloudy, so you couldn't really see it very well. I've seen pictures where it's pretty nice. So once we get some clear nights here, we'll get out here and maybe we'll go live during that some night or something. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. Jennifer and I, we really appreciate it. And little CC, he's in his little pouch here. Sand's a little hot in his feet, and there was dogs running around, so he did his business already. There's already people lined up waiting for the sun to go down. Well, I like watching the sunset and rise. When we would holiday in the Caribbean, I'd always get up early and go down to the beach and get in my bed, you know, pick up a palapa. I was that guy that was up at 5 o'clock in the morning with my towel down at the chairs holding a bed. But I would usually stay there, not just throw my towel over and then leave. I would maybe go get a coffee, throw my towel down, whatever, go grab a cappuccino coffee, whatever, and then go right back and sit there. I smoked back then too, so I go sit and smoke. Drink my coffee, watch the sun come up, and go down too. We like to do it in the evening, but more in the morning. We would go down to the beach. Me anyway, not so much Jennifer. She'd come down about an hour later. The evening we would go out and eat usually, and then we were pretty much spent after being out in the sun all day. Like I remember when we used to come here to the other side, to the Caribbean, like we'd be in bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, eh babe? Sometimes earlier, because we're just so spent from being in the sun all day. And being up at 5 o'clock in the morning too, right? I remember sometimes being in bed at 6 o'clock, 6:30, right after supper. Go for a short little walk or whatever, and then be sleeping by 7. The sun takes a lot out of you, though. It really does. Especially when you're not used to it. Now we're obviously a lot more used to it. Back then, when we would only holiday here for 3 weeks, or 2, started out at 2. We used to come just for 2 weeks. And then once we got that RCI membership, it was a lot more affordable. So we started coming for 3 weeks after that. Yeah, 9. God, I'm to stay up till 9 p.m. Oh my God. Normally now, even Jennifer and I, we're usually in bed around 9:30. Sometimes earlier, but for sure by 9:30, 10 o'clock. Very rarely are we up past 10. Very, very rare. I mean, we've gone to bed at 7:30, 7 o'clock. When I climbed the mountain there last week with the boys, I come back and I pretty much went straight to bed. I missed the premiere of the video. At 8 o'clock, I was already sawing logs. I think I went to bed at like 6:30, 7. I was sawing logs before 8 o'clock. But I literally climbed a mountain. So they do have lifeguards here too on duty. They were kicking people off the rock over here the one day when we were out here. Don't want you climbing up on the rocks over there. I seen people up there. Not all the time. At the airport so close here, like if you had a DJI drone, you wouldn't be able to fly it because the airport's too close. Maybe way down at the other end you could. I don't know what the distance is. I'd have to look it up. I haven't even flown my drone yet here. I haven't flown it in a long time. I flew it at the Airbnb when I was there with the boys in Veracruz when we did our little day trip. That was awesome. You'll have to check that video out. We had such a great time at those waterfalls. It was absolutely amazing. And the Airbnb that we had was pretty sweet too. Ocean view. It was nice. I went up on the rooftop and I lifted my drone up, and I didn't have my, well, I had a memory card, but I had stuff on it. And I thought I could just put it in my drone and fly it. But no, it had to be calibrated or whatever you call it. Formatted, yeah, it had to be formatted. So I thought I could fly it even though it was already formatted, but it had to be formatted specifically for my drone, so you have to put it in there empty, and I didn't know that. But I was able to get the footage off of it anyway because it saved it on the app, so I didn't fly it very much, just kind of lifted it up and got a, I don't know, 2-minute flight or whatever. Lifted it up and spun around from the rooftop. I was just testing it out, and then I realized that, well, it came up and said that the memory card wasn't formatted. And I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I'm usually up pretty early. Well, Jennifer too, because she's working, right? So I'm usually up by 7, 5. I've been getting up at 5 lately.
Going to bed early.
Yeah, going to bed early too. Look at this, a dead fish here. One of those porky fishies.
Pufferfish.
Yeah, it's got different kind though. It's got like porcupines on it, porcupine style. Dry. Been there for a while. Pretty dry. Yeah, I'm usually up pretty early, and so is Jen. Like, she's up for sure by 7. Sometimes 8, but usually she's up by 7. And I'm up anywhere between 4 and 9, depending how late I go to bed. I've been getting up early though for the last little while here. I don't know, last week or so, 5 a.m. I've been getting up. Sometimes I go back to bed, sometimes I don't. Like today I was up at 5:30. I like getting up early. I'm a morning person. Plenty of time to sleep when we've passed on. I don't know. Let's see ask Jen how far she wants to go. What do you think? Keep walking up to the statue way over there? Or probably another 10 minutes maybe. We're walking pretty slow. You want to walk to that statue, babe? To the rocks? Okay, we'll keep going up to the rocks there, and then we'll shut her down over there at the hand statue. And there's a lookout point over here too that I climbed up. There's stairs going up to the hill up here, and there's a little lookout point. Just straight ahead over there. Nice little platform. I did a short off of there. A couple of them actually. Took pictures from up top there. Yeah, I do. I have no problem sleeping. I get a lot of sleep. Usually anyway. Jen gets frustrated because I fall asleep so fast. And I sleep through everything and anything. You could have a party in my living room and I'd sleep through it, like literally. A mariachi band could be playing in my bedroom and I'd sleep through it. No joke. Yeah, noise doesn't bother me, nor the light either. Not usually anyway. Unless I've already been sleeping for 7-8 hours, then it might wake me up. I'm a pretty heavy sleeper though. Yeah, there's no smoking on this beach either, but I have seen a few butts, but not many. It's pretty clean. They've got signs saying no smoking, no tents, no dogs, or pick up after your dog. Dog's got to be on a leash. But everyone's walking their dogs on here without a leash. You see lots of dogs on here, not on a leash. I've never seen anybody smoking out here though. Somebody is though, because I've seen a few butts, but not very many. Overall, it's pretty clean, as you can see. And it's massive, this beach. So that short that I made the other day down by the rocks where the surfers were, there's like a bourbon street over there, like a beach bourbon street. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty happening place. It's full of restaurants and bars and shops and whatnot. And yeah, it's pretty busy. So all the young surfer kids are over there. It's busy. We've been over there a couple times. We've biked down there, but that's closer to where our where we're moving to. We're a little ways away from it, about what did it say? I think 11-minute bike ride or something like that. Not far. I think it was around 11 minutes or something to bike there. 15 for us old people. So not very far. So back that way. Back over there, way over there. I mean, we could bike down here too. It's all beach sand roads. And there's not much around us where we're moving to. And there is another beach that's even more secluded with less people, like a 7-minute bike ride away. I was there once already. I just found it on the map and I rode there to check it out. And I did a short over there too. There was like 4 or 5 locals out on the beach, and it was a big, huge beach like this with nobody on it. And there was none of this. There was nothing around. It actually reminded me of the beach in Taberna at Land's End in Yucatan. It reminded me of that beach. Not the white sand though, and seashells. Yucatan area has got a lot of seashells and it's got the white sand. Not as white and as pristine as the shells. There's no shells here, so you can walk in your bare feet. Over there, you can walk in your bare feet. It was too hard on your feet, slice your feet open with all the seashells. I got some flat tires riding up and down the beach there from the seashells a couple of times. And then after 2 times of getting my tire fixed, I was like, okay, that's enough of that. It was nice to ride up and down the beach, but salt water too, not good for my bike. Yeah, there was horses out here the other night. We walked out right around here somewhere. Maybe it was over there a little bit, but there was horses over here. See, and there's another place right there too that they started building and it's not built. Saw that lots in the Yucatan too, in the beach towns. Places that were partially built, started building them and then never did finish them. Well, thanks again for sticking around, guys. 6 of you on here watching, so it says anyway. Might show more later, but appreciate you guys hanging around. Here with 2 gringos on the Gulf, Jennifer and Daryl, and our little 14-year-old Maltese, little CC. We appreciate your guys' support. That looks refreshing. That's what I want to do right now. I'm cooking. There's some drunk guys here on the weekend. Guy was just hammered. He was rolling around in the sand here and his buddies were jumping on him and they bagged him and frick. I just laughed and I took a picture of him. If you're following us on Facebook, you'll see that stuff. You could just go to 2 Gringos on the Gulf on Facebook or click on our link in the description, our Facebook link, if you want to follow us on Facebook or add us as a friend, whichever. If not, no worries. Post pretty regularly though. Pictures, all the shorts I usually post here as well, but the pictures, I post a lot of pictures there, which I don't post on YouTube. So right up there, there's a lookout point. You can see people going up the stairs over there. I will go check out the statue and then we'll shut her down, guys. 44 minutes. Why? That's it. Big town of Puerto Escondido. That Bourbon Street area I was telling you about earlier, we were down there last night and we had a great time. People are pretty friendly. Like I said, it's a happening place. Had some delicious tacos over there, and I was surprised, really, the prices weren't that bad. Like, I had shrimp tacos, they were 230 pesos, I think. I know, the bill was pretty reasonable, eh, babe?
It's higher than flipflops.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Yeah, for the area, I thought it was pretty reasonable anyway. We both had seafood. Jen had the Maui Maui, and she said it was really good. Mine was really good, and I also had a beef, what the hell did I have? Ah, yeah, I had a beef quesadilla. That's what it was. And it was pretty tasty. That's it, guys. Well, good opportunity. Say God bless everybody out there. Peace on earth. Be kind to one another as always. Some days it's hard. Thanks for hopping on. Appreciate it. Do a little spin, nice and slow. We're gonna go grab something to eat though. Thanks everybody in the chat. Keith always seems to dominate the chat. I thank you everybody else. I don't have my reading glasses. I can only make out Keith's name. What is this? What is this name, babe? Can you read this? Marcello? I can't. I don't
Marcelo.
have my Marcello. Thanks, Marcello and Keith. And I believe that was it. Yeah. Sorry, Marcello. I don't have my reading glasses, and it was hard for me to make out your name. Keith, I could make it out. It's only got a few letters. Hasta luego. Yeah, we'll be going live more often, so be sure to hit bell notification so you're notified when we go live and we upload our videos, because I have pretty good data down here if you don't mind walking up and down the beach with an old man and listening to him ramble on. Hasta luego. God bless again.